It's very important for me to take the sweatshirt off because it is time for you all to rise up. And even though a lot of you probably know that I'm Shaun T, and some of the things that I've done with Beachbody, it's important for me to let you know my background in Beachbody because it's been extensive, and I'm going to take literally 30 seconds to tell you this. I started with hip hop abs a long time ago. Started in 2005, to be quite honest with you. Developing, went on to Insanity, Asylum, T25, Rockin' Body, Max 30, Shaun Week, and so on and so forth. And so now we bring ourselves to Transform 20, which I'm so excited about, and I hope you're very excited about it too. This program is not only going to take your mind and your body to the next level, but it's going to teach you how to build your team so that you can literally pay it forward. Literally be able to pay it forward so that people out there are motivated by you being able to stay committed to the journey. They're going to learn how to stay committed just like you are. Know what it's like to feel like you have the power to continue to climb, and then ultimately being able to conquer your fears and struggle points. And so one of the major things that I see a lot of times with, and a lot of you may know with your challenge groups, is that people fall off the wagon when things get hard or when life gets in the way. But this program, you can literally just play the soundtrack of each workout while you're making dinner, and it's going to motivate them to just continue to push forward because it's a conquer your mind and transform your life kind of program. But the end result of this program is not just losing weight. The end result of this program is teaching you how to be sustainable, how to sustain your results, and not to go in the yo-yo, and not to have a new before photo every single time you start a new nutrition plan or a new workout. It's going to teach you how to literally breathe and live your best life in the body that you create with this 20 minutes a day. And so I'm going to get to a couple points. I have my notes here because I don't want to forget anything. It's not a cheat sheet. It's just notes. So how the program works, 3 phases, right? So we have Commit, Climb, and Conquer. They're the 3 phases, which are also called your 3 chapters. There are 6 workouts a week. They're all 20 minutes. I'm not trying to trick you into being like it's 22 minutes here, 22 minutes there. On Mondays, you start with burn. It is to burn the muscles. It's to get rid of those, to burn those calories that you think you usually put on during the weekend, but I know you're going to be committed to your fitness and your nutrition, so you're going to have to burn extra calories. But Mondays burn. Tuesdays is the workout faster, and most of the time Tuesdays people start to go downhill. That's when, Mondays everybody's going for it. Tuesdays people start to slow down a little bit just because they're like, oh, I sweat this week, let me go get my workout in. But Tuesdays I create a workout called Faster because I want Tuesdays to be even more motivating than Mondays. I want you to literally blast out the blocks on Tuesdays even faster and harder and more effectively than you did on Mondays. Wednesdays are stronger. We switch it up. We take it to just literally using your body weight to do strength training exercises. And I'll give you this right now that we do have weight workout, bonus weight training workouts. So if you pick the hybrid calendar that has the weight workouts, you can actually lift weights on Wednesdays for your stronger workout. Thursday is powerful. It is literally a explosive workout. You won't do any jumps where your knees come above your chest, so don't worry about that. You will do some plyometrics, but we have a modifier every step of the way. So if you don't want to jump, you don't have to. But it's about powerful, and each message on every Thursday, your powerful message is to bring out your power, to not only let the move take control of how hard you're pushing and how hard you're going, but literally going inside and enjoying the fact that you can do this by being powerful and taking control of your nutrition, your fitness, and your life in general. Fridays is Cut Fridays, and that doesn't mean cut your workout. Cut Fridays is to work those small muscle groups. Everybody wants to be cut to really get into the abs, to really make the leg striations come through. And again, we do that with our body weight, or we have a weight workout, a weight lifting workout that really emphasizes the cut. And then on Saturdays is balance. And this is the most important workout because most people stop. They do not do the Saturday workout. They don't do a stretch workout or a balance workout. And I cannot stress to you that this is the most important workout in the entire program because it helps you recalibrate your life and you don't end the week going super, super hard. You end the week coming back to one, bringing your muscles back together. So you have Saturday is considered an off day-ish, but it's more of like to recalibrate your mind and your body on Saturday. And then Sunday, you have a full physical rest day, so that Monday you can start the next week of either the same chapter or that chapter again. It's right there. Really, just to go a little bit more into the modifier, there is a modifier where you'll be able to eventually split screen, but for right now, when the workouts come out, you're going to see Olivia in the workout. She doesn't have a step. So if you're like this, because truth be told, I'm gonna let you guys know. Some people think like, oh, this step is fine. No, just those little bit of extra rises add so many more steps and power to your movement and to your muscle and calorie burn. And it actually hurts a little bit in a good way. So if you're like, the step is too much, Olivia's on the floor, she's not using a step. It helps if you're a little bit like I'm not coordinated enough yet, and you can work your way forward. So, well, things changed since last week. I thought the modified track was going to launch a little later than January 14th, but it is going to launch with the program. So on the first day, you will, hurts a little, yes, Ashley. So you will be able to do the modified track, split screen modified when the workouts come out for people who might be a little intimidated by the workout. But I want to say this, it doesn't mean just because you're following the modified track over here that you need to modify every movement. You need to do the best that you can do. And if the best that you can do is follow the modifier in one move, great. The best that you can do is, going with Shaun T on the other one, yes. So we have everything you need in terms of the fitness. What's new and special? Well, obviously there's a step. And can you bring me the Beachbody step over here? Even though I'm sure people have seen it on social media. Chip is my handyman back there. Well, he's not screwing nuts and bolts, but he's a handyman. We have fun here over at Team Shaun T. So here's a step that you'll be able to get. You want to make sure that everybody on this call, even though you're on a team, you should build your own team of 20 to 100 people and make sure they get this step because they won't last. The step has this black one is a riser here. So let me take that off. So you can have it just flat on the floor with the bulk part, or you can add this, and you'll see as we go up in chapter 3, Shaun T gets cute and adds a second riser, and I die. But so there's a step, there's a dry erase calendar, which is really amazing. You'll see that what we have in Transform 20, which is different. I mean, a lot of people may have done Insanity, and you had the fit test, and you did it every 2 weeks, and some of y'all may not have done Insanity, because I hear that a lot of people out there are afraid to do a Shaun T workout, which I have no idea why, but we're not talking about that right now. Every day during the workout, you're gonna get 3 transformers, and this dry erase calendar, wall calendar, is basically you tracking your transformers. I'm gonna give you a minute. 3 times in the workout, there's gonna be 3 different movements where I give you a minute to see how many times you can do how many reps you can do for each transformer. And every single day, you have a different group of transformers. So when you hit the next week, is it normal that I can only see Shaun T? I don't see. I don't know. So hold on, I'll tell you guys how high the rises are in a second. So every week, every Monday, you're gonna get the same 3 transformers, so you can see how you push yourself to the next level every single day. Because a lot of times people only focus on the weight, or they focus on, some people focus on how big or small the inches, but what you don't see is how much you progress in your movement and your internal fitness and your cardiovascular fitness, and that's the thing that's going to drive all of the rest of the things if you stay committed and get stronger. The risers, the step itself is, how many inches is it off the ground, Chip? Do you know? 4? Probably like 4 inches. 4 inches on the first part, and then it adds another like 2.5 inches. And then you can add another 2.5 inches. But I can measure that for you. So that's that. Something that's really, really awesome about the program is a 6-week tracker. So you can literally, which is really amazing about this program in particular, you pretty much have a built-in journal where you're documenting your progress every step of the way. Your challenges, how you overcame those challenges. We have Shaun inspirations in there, kind of like my truth bombs there to push you to the next level. what you're eating, your food, you can track it. So everything is basically, you can write a book about your experience at the end of this. Like, everyone should be able to write at least 3 chapters if you've ever wanted to write a book about your experience. And I think the great thing about doing that is if you actually write a small little journal and provide it with your it's provided to your new coaches and say, hey, this is my experience. These are some of the things that I went through. Check out my book. You know, you can make your own inspirational quotes, and it's something that's tangible for them to say, okay, this is the person that's guiding me and leading me and coaching me to the next level of who I am, so that any program that they do, they know you will be with them, and they know you actually did the program and not just posted a before and after photo. You actually have the receipts on how you went through the program at every step of the way, the things that you felt, the things you have accomplished, your struggles. All of these things are documented, and it's something that you should really share. The reality show, Transform Your Life with Shaun T. Guys, this is great. We are literally documenting everything that's happening with the cats. You will see their bodies transform. You will see them go through mental transformations. We're not just talking about the workout at all. I mean, we are literally talking about transformation. And when you and your future coaches purchase the program on Beachbody On Demand, you will see the very first episode right away. It's Meet the Cats, and you will see the things that they're struggling with. And if anyone is out there and people judge you because you're already fit, and they say, well, you're already fit and you can eat whatever you want. This is totally going to debunk the theory that fitness happens from the inside. And you'll see that initially people will be like, well, this person doesn't have weight to lose. Why are they doing this? And it's like, it's not about the weight. It's about the baggage you carry in your life, and how focused and committed can you be while things are happening in your life that are not motivating you every step of the way, right? So, I'm not going to give away some of the stories that these people are struggling with, but you're going to see them overcome their struggles and have breakthroughs that literally lifts the weight off of them. So Transform, this reality show is something that you should literally, sometimes people have a book club. You and your groups should literally watch these. I think they're going to air on Sunday nights or Sundays, and you should literally watch them and have conversations about them, do lives about them, so that people can open up about the things that are internally making them stop. And that's the thing that makes them find a reason, and they find excuses to not commit. And so we want to open up the conversation that things aren't necessarily external. And just because somebody has a six-pack doesn't mean they have everything together in their life, okay? So you have to go forward. You can literally watch this and have the conversation. And if there's somebody on your team that's been struggling, they're going to open up and be ready to push themselves to the next level. The set is all about inspiration. We have a word cloud. I have to give a major shout out to Carl Deichler and Bree and everybody on the team, because I think not for the first time, but for the first time, an entire set was basically built around what I believe and what's on my body. Conquer your mind, transform your life, dig deeper, and you'll see the commit, the climb, the conquer, the sustainability. You'll see the before and afters on the wall. Like, this entire thing is about inspiring you, and everywhere you look on the screen to push forward. You also, once you finish each chapter, you'll get a sticker to put on your step. First 2 weeks of commit, you'll get a commit sticker. Second 2 weeks is climb, you get a climb sticker. Third 2 weeks is conquer, you get a conquer sticker. Once you finish, this is all designed and developed for you to stay mentally tough and physically get stronger all the way through. There are 6 bonus workouts, the ones with weights, which I told you about. The nutrition. Yes, there's a nutrition plan. It's simple, but I want to be very specific. There's a nutrition plan in the tracker and the collateral. You're going to get that. But here's my thing. You don't have to follow my nutrition tracker. If you like 2B mindset and that's work for you, that's what I want you to do. If you like the containers and that's work for you, that's what I want you to do. If you're an 85-15 person like me, and that's what works for you, and that's what has proven to work for you, that's what you do. Don't get wrapped up in what should I eat, because to be very honest with you, you and I can eat the same things and we're going to get different results anyway. So you might as well find that one thing that works for you. 2B mindset is about the mind. I think it goes really well with Transform 20 because I'm really about mentally pushing you forward. Also, the containers are there, and it goes well too because I'm about 85% healthy, 15% fun, and this helps you with portion control. So, Alana and Autumn have both created really great nutrition things for you to do. But me, while 85-15 is not in here, I'm like, I'm not going to, I'm going to be doing something about your relationship with food, but I don't struggle anymore, even though I've struggled. But I feel like 2B Mindset can help with that. So can the container. So you guys, you have to commit to what works for you, and you know what works for you. But I'll talk about the coach test group in a second, where I'm going to help you every step of the way. What can you do to make the most of this? Listen, I don't even have to read this, but be open-minded and stay committed. Period. The one thing I talk about, and I want you all, when you get off this call, if you haven't seen it, if you don't follow me on Instagram, is go look at my video. I talked about hard. Hard is, for me, hard is a cop-out. It's not hard. Giving up is not, when people, I'm sure so many people, and you may have been guilty of this, but so have I, people say, oh my gosh, it's so hard, I can't do it, but I'm not getting results. So stop doing that and do what works for you. And stop doing the thing that's not getting you results and commit to the thing that's going to get you results. That's what's amazing about this program. It's 20 minutes a day. That means there's 23 hours and 40 minutes left in the day. And don't tell me you don't have the time, because I know you have the time. Now, I know I'm not talking to you, because I know a lot of you out there do it and focus and commit, but you have teams and you have people that you're going to try to inspire to do this program. And they're going to be like, well, I don't know, it's so hard. Stop them right there in that track. Let me tell you what's hard. What's hard is losing a family member. What's hard is losing a job. What's hard is going through a divorce when you have 3 kids. That's hard. That's hard to really commit and be like, I got to get my mind, I got to get my body right so that I release these endorphins to feel good. That's hard. Doing 20 minutes of a workout that provides you a modifier, that provides you someone that's not even on the step, that provides you a trainer who loves you and is your biggest fan and knows you can do this, that's not hard. That's challenging, right? And it's a difference. One thing is hard, one thing is challenging, and you should want to challenge yourself, and you should want to push yourself, and you should want to take your body to the next level, which will take you to the next level of who you are. Internally, things are hard, but externally, things are so tangible and available to you. And that is by you just pushing play every single day and not letting excuses get in the way. All right. I'm trying to see if there's anything. All right, so let's talk about before and after pictures. I'm one of the people that out there that are shady, that I don't celebrate the before and after pictures, because you know what? It's a snapshot in time. What I celebrate is the after, the after, the after. What I celebrate is that after photo that's not filtered, and then 2 weeks later you take another after photo and you're like, yo, this is me at the beginning of this program, this is me at the end of the program, and this is me 2 weeks later, because I know how to sustain my results. Because that's how you're going to get people on your team to say, yo, it's not just, I'm not just stopping at the end of the 6 weeks. I'm going to continue to push forward. And if you want to do a block of 9, people don't have a problem posting their top 9 at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are my top 9 posts. These are the ones that got the most likes. But don't nobody post their top 9 months later after you finish that program, right? Before, after, a month after, 2 months after, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then stamp. I know how to sustain sustainability across that thing, because that's how people are going to believe that you know how to help them achieve. Because if people believe that you're going to know how to help them achieve, guess what? Your team is going to build, and you are going to be believable. I don't know if you can see that where it's backwards, but you are going to be believable. All right. This is very important, and I'm holding my paper. Coach test group. First of all, I'm not really about numbers unless they're transformers from the program, but I would really love to see 100,000 people working out every single day and sustaining that number to get people to show the world that we can work out for 20 minutes a day. So I'm giving you the challenge that If there's 90 people in here and each of you call 20, 30 people you know and say, listen, no excuses, let's go, push through, and challenge them to get more, 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 more. Not because I want you to do my program, because I don't care if you finish the 6 weeks and you're like, I'm never doing that program again. That's not what I care about. What I care about is the first 2 weeks, you learn how to commit. The second 2 weeks, you understand that things do get tough in your life, and I'm going to learn how to climb. And the last 3 weeks that we talk about conquer, but we're really talking about sustaining the results. Because if you internalize this, it don't matter what program you do after this, you're going to find a way to achieve and succeed at whatever it is that you want to do inside and outside the workout. So this coach test group starts January. So you got to buy Transform 20 branded offer. So obviously you know that. I know this, but I don't want to get it wrong because I don't want nobody calling me up being like, Shaun T, you ain't get it right. The prep week starts January 7th. Prep week for Transform 20 Coach Test Group starts January 7th, okay? The workouts start January 14th, which is really great. And I know, hey, Chip, were we approved of this Super Saturday workout that I made? Oh, yeah. So, Super Saturday, I did a workout for you guys, for people in the cities that I'm not going to be in. That's going to prep everyone that goes to a Super Saturday. Whether you have this, you can bring your step because you obviously will have them by then. If you order one, if you don't have a step, and there's a modifier. So there's a workout that I do for your Super Saturday. So tell your market consoles that I created something for you guys. And I created a workout that is not a lot of moving right and left, so that if you just bring a step, you only need a small amount of space. So there are no excuses. But anyway, back to it. Again, this coach test group is about paying it forward. And then last but not least, the coach online office has great resources and the frequently asked questions, and the challenge group guide will be available January 2nd. But the point of all of this is for you to push forward and live your best life and really push forward within and pay it forward on the external, right? Because it's not about forcing people to work out. It's about inspiring them to do the best that they can do. And more importantly, that's how you pay it forward, by people knowing that you're committed. Yes, Mr. Chip. Oh. He's like, you gotta go. So I know I spoke really fast. Hold on, I think there's something I forgot. Oh, you guys know I don't want you to get my personal tips. Listen, I got 30 seconds left. And the only thing I want to say is there's no reason and there's no excuse that you can't do it, number one, and that you can't find people that really can do this. In the beginning of the year, we are celebrating 20 years of Beachbody for Transform 20, and I'm so happy to take you on this journey. If you need any more support, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Shaun T, because the minute December 4th launches, remember, the minute it launches on January 4th, I want to be there with you every step of the way to prep you. There's going to be a Prep 10 workout, a Prep 15 workout, a Transform 10, a Transform 15. You also have some bonus workouts. You have 3 ab workouts as bonus workouts, a 10, a 15, and a 20-minute ab. And then you have a best booty workout, and you have a 10-minute cardio workout for those people who don't think that 20 minutes is enough. And I dare you to do extra. Anyway, thank you all for joining. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for you to have your transformation. And more importantly, I'm excited for you to use the tracker to write your book, to write your story, and share your story, because that's going to make you believable so you can help people achieve their goals. My name is Shaun T. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the step.